Hello, everybody. We are live. We are live on Facebook Live, and I'm so happy that you're here. We're also going to be on YouTube, and I want to welcome everybody into this Facebook Live, and I'm so glad that you're here. And do me a favor, share this out. If you know anybody, whether it's a student or a parent or a professional, or anybody that wants to hear about what is ADHD coaching, what's life coaching, what's a career development coach, today I'm going to go over all the frequently asked questions that are asked of me so that you can get to know what I do, you can get to know me, I want to get to know you. So come on into the room, do me a favor, and put in the comments who you are, where you're from. I really am so happy that you're here, and thank you for coming. So I'm going to get started. If you don't know who I am Lynn Miner-Rosen. I am a certified ADHD coach. I'm a career development coach, and I'm a life coach. And what I do is I help high school seniors, college students, and young adults nationwide with or without ADD, ADHD, executive functioning challenges, learning differences, Asperger's, any of those students that are facing challenges and they need additional support, I'm here for them. So it's my pleasure. Again, welcome. Please feel free to put comments down below. If you're watching on Facebook Live, I'm going to answer all of your questions right now, today, live. If you're watching me on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and also you can put your comments below too. And I'm so glad that you're here. I just want to make sure that we are all set. So, what I want to talk about today are these frequently asked questions. These are questions that people ask me all the time. And it's my pleasure to share with you what I know, but I figured I wanted to come on today and share with you some of that information. Okay, so here's the first question. My son or daughter does not have ADHD or ADD, but has a lot of trouble organizing, getting motivated, with procrastination. Their grades are not great. Can you help? And my answer is yes, I can help. I work with clients, all clients, whether they have learning challenges or not, whether they have ADHD or not, it does not matter. They do not have to have a diagnosis. A lot of people have executive functioning challenges and don't need a diagnosis, don't need any additional support or medication or anything like that. And they just need somebody to support them and get through school, get through their job search, whatever it is that they are looking to achieve, whatever goals they want to reach. And one thing I like to do is I like to speak to parents and students and find out more if it's a match, if we're a match for each other. Okay, here's another question. What makes ADHD coaching different from life coaching or tutoring? And I get asked that a lot. And the biggest difference is, I would say, accountability. So what I do with my clients is we set goals. We set long-term goals and short-term goals, like 3-month goals. And then every week we talk about those goals, and we also talk about what you want to achieve each week. What are your goals for the week? What do you want to get done? I want to get that paper done. I want to get the homework done. I want to sign up for this class. And what I do is I ask my clients to check in with me. And what they do is it's simple. They send me a text message or an email, and I ask them to check in with me on how they're doing, whether it's positive or negative or they face challenges. It doesn't really matter. It's an accountability piece that's really, really important. And it's accountability that comes with support and no judgment, encouragement, no nagging. And it's really about creating that independence and building self-confidence. And coaching is not therapy. I don't do homework for my clients, so it's a lot different than therapy. It's a partnership, and it's a partnership that requires input and talk from both people. And what I also do, with the biggest difference also from therapy, is that I don't focus on the past. I focus on the present and the future and what's going to go forward and what's encouraging. And my role as a coach is really to empower my students, empower my clients to achieve the goals that are important for them and enhance the quality of their life. Okay, so the next question is, and thank you for anybody that's coming in right now. We're on Facebook Live. I'm really thrilled to have you, and I'm also going to have this on YouTube so that you can also ask me questions down below. I really appreciate it. Okay, next frequently asked question that I get asked all the time. What is a career development coach? I've never heard of that before. So what I do is I help all aspects of careers for high school seniors, college students, any aspect of career that they're interested in. So areas that I focus on are choosing a major or finding career direction or using assessments. We talk about interests, abilities, skills, transferable skills, dreams, desires, values, character, personality. All of those things come together and create a plan for a direction for the future. I also help college students plan the process that they need to do to reach their goals when they graduate. So it's really a 4-year process. I use the hashtag don't wait until you graduate because it's really important that when you're in college that you think about that future goal every single day, all the time, starting when you're a freshman. So I talk to the students about what their steps are that they need to take while they're in college. And it could be talking about joining clubs or your reluctance to join clubs, volunteering, getting a job, networking. I talk a lot about how to network, communicating with professors, how to take exploratory courses to find out what it is that your passion is. What are your interests? What are your dreams? You might not know when you go into college your first day or as a freshman or even as a sophomore. But the more you work on figuring it out and thinking about your opportunities, the better it is. And then after or close to graduation, we can talk about the job search, informational interviews, job shadowing. I help my clients with LinkedIn. So really, career development, coaching really encompasses so much, and it really depends on my client and what their goals are. What kinds of things do you do to help students? Well, I usually help my students with things like time management, organization, study skills, how to have a balance between school and fun. Anxiety, often we talk about test-taking or test-taking anxiety or test-taking tips, note-taking, and learning how to be a self-advocate, asking for help, asking for accommodations, figuring out what kind of accommodations you need in college and what would be the most helpful for you. And I work also with my clients on goals related to diet, sleep, exercise, and screen time. Okay, the other frequently asked question I get, do you meet your clients in person, video, or phone? Well, I meet almost all of my clients on video broadcasting. I use Zoom or Skype. I also have met some clients over the phone, but I think it really works best over Zoom video broadcasting. And my millennial and Gen Zers and Gen X clients, they love video. And at least I know that my clients are in the comfort of their own home or their office or someplace where they're comfortable. Okay, so here's another frequently asked question. My son does not really want to work with a coach. We are going to force him to do it. What do you think? So this is a big thing. I hear a lot from parents who go, I'm going to not bribe, but I'm going to offer my kids a great reward, or I'm going to really insist that they have a coach or they can't go to college. So coaching only works if the client wants to be coached. it's a two-way street, and we have to be on the same wavelength. It's really important that my clients not feel forced or pressured. They need to be honest and trust me and feel comfortable with me, and also feel open enough that they can talk about what their challenges are. And this is a very important part. So that is very important, that the client wants to work with the coach. Okay, here's another question. Frequently asked question. How long does coaching take? So my answer is coaching is different for everyone. No two people are alike. No two clients are alike. Everybody has different needs and different goals and different outcomes that they want to get out of coaching. But what I do recommend is that at least 3 months. You give it at least 3 months, because we're creating new habits that are going to help you to be successful for the rest of your life. But habits take time, and in order to create those goals and figure out what works best for you, it's going to take repetition and creating new habits. And if we don't do that, then the work that you're doing isn't going to stick with you and be important for you. So I have clients where 3 months is fine for them, and others that use me all during the school year. And I also have clients that use me not only during the school year, but in the summer to work on other projects like LinkedIn or employment, or working on filling out applications or choosing a graduate school. So all of those things are super important, but it really depends on the client. Okay, here's a frequently asked question. I get a lot of emails. How can I set up an appointment to learn more? Or they want to ask me, can I call you now and speak to you on the phone? So I offer all new clients half-hour free phone consultations. That's my pleasure. I do have a scheduling app on my website. It makes it super easy. So anybody that's trying to set up an appointment with me can just go to coachlynnmr.com/book-online. And that's a really simple way. If you go onto my website and you just click on the right-hand corner to book online, then you can actually go onto my online scheduler. Okay, so after I've spoken to parents and I've spoken to the student and everybody's on board and they want to use me as a coach, my frequently asked question is, what is the next step after we decide, yes, we want to go forward with coaching? Well, after I speak to clients and I sense that they want to go forward with coaching with no pressure, I set up it's actually a intake session that's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. We do it over Zoom video broadcasting also, and everybody's on their own device, and we set it up so that everybody's on the computer at the same time. And that's when I talk to parents and the client more detail about coaching, about ADHD, about what to expect, about what it's going to be like, and also find out, let's have an open conversation about goals and struggles and concerns, and find out exactly what everybody wants to do, and then we go forward from there. Okay, and I think that's it. Oh, hi, Jenna. How are you? I'm so glad that you're on. And I welcome anybody else. I'm looking to see who else is on. Welcome. And even if you're watching this on the rebroadcast on Facebook Live, feel free to put comments in there, ask any questions you have. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as you see below. And feel free again on YouTube to send me any comments or any questions that you have. If you have any topics that you would like me to talk about, I'm going to be going live on Fridays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, and then I will repost it onto YouTube so you can see what I do. And be sure to share this with other parents and other students. I love to talk about and share what I know about ADHD, ADD, executive functioning. Also, if you would like to join my mailing list, I would love it if we could stay in touch. I do send out a newsletter and some updates once a month. I will have blogs that I share. I also give away a lot of freebies and a lot of free downloads. So if you go to my website, I have some freebies there. And I will be doing some free webinars and new courses coming up. And one thing I want you to know is all of your information is very private. I will keep it very private. So I'm so glad that you're here, and welcome again to my Facebook Live, and have a great, great weekend, everybody. Bye.